Okay. Hello. I am Dani Tschantz. Yes, the T is silent. It's a weird last name, I understand. I'm going to do a get to know me type thing. I asked you guys questions on Instagram, what you wanted to know. So I'm just going to read that stuff to you. So start off with some basic questions. How old are you? I'm 24. I just turned 24 October 7th. I am a Libra baby. So that's about it. And then where are you from? So I'm from Toledo, Ohio. I grew up there for 23 years. I went to college at the University of Toledo, go Rockets. And then I decided I wanted to move down to Florida. Why did you choose St. Pete? So I live in St. Pete, Florida. I just kind of visited here one time last November and I fell in love with it. And it's more of like a younger vibe here. And I know that like a lot of people are moving down here, especially from the Midwest. So like everyone I've met, I don't think I've honestly really met anybody that's from Florida, maybe 2 people. But everyone else is like from Minnesota or from Ohio as well. A lot of Jersey people down here too. What's my 5-year goal? So anyone who follows me on social media knows I love traveling. So for the next like year or so, I'm hoping to actually move out of Florida, and I am planning to move to Nashville. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it, but my lease is up in May. So for the summer months, I'm kind of thinking about just going to Nashville because it's closer to Ohio. And I have 2 dogs and I know they miss being at my parents, so it's just kind of easier, and plus I drive everywhere. It's hard driving 16 hours to go home, which I've done like 4 times because I don't want to fly them. So after like traveling for a little bit, I want to travel out of state and go to like Greece or Italy, anything along those lines. So I'm just kind of right now focusing on myself and just not worrying about anybody else and just kind of living out my 20s. And then after that, I hope to really actually meet a guy that just doesn't blow, man. Like I'm not really good at relationships. I've always been in long-term relationships and they just don't work out. So I plan to find someone hopefully and then get engaged maybe, travel with them, and then settle down and have a family. And I also just want to be killing it at whatever business I choose to do. I want to get my real estate license in whatever state I decide to like settle down in. Right now I'm just bartending. So that's kind of the main goal right now. I just want to be successful in whatever I choose to do. What motivates you? So, as cheesy I feel like as this answer is, I had a lot of things I wanted to accomplish when I was younger. Like I had a lot of high hopes for me and I've accomplished a lot of it. I would say I'd be pretty happy with myself if I saw where I am now. But honestly, yeah, that's kind of just like my younger self kind of motivates me. I have close friends and family that hype me up and just want me to do what's best for me. Honestly, my parents are the best. My mom is like my best friend, and whenever I have an idea or whatever, she 100% supports me at all times. How many tattoos do you have? So I have, I think 24, 25. I moved down to Florida and just kind of had an identity crisis, and now I'm addicted to getting tattoos. I came down here maybe with like 6, and then I can do you want me to show? Okay, show your tattoos. I will do that. 1 second. Okay, I got another question that asked if any of my tattoos have meanings as well. So I'll just show you my tattoos and which ones are the most meaningful to me. So I just have a whole yetted arm kind of. I need to put something here. It's so empty, but these are a nice little close-up. I got this one because I moved down to Florida and just jellyfish. This is my most recent one. Ignore my armpits. It's a phoenix. And then that has meaning because it's like rising from like just negativity and stuff, so I feel like I've done that, so that's why I got that one. I have a candle because I write poetry and I just always light a candle when I do that, so that's kind of meaningful. And then I just really love my ghosty one. I think it's so sweet. I love that my little freckles in it. This one is a scale, has Libra on it because I'm a Libra and we represent balance in a scale. I have the word tattooed on my hip that says balance as well. Don't love that one, but it's whatever. This was my first tattoo. It says soul in Arabic. And then I have this big one of a dragon on me. And then I have one on my back, which is meaningful. It says sometimes it's better to just let things be. My mom wrote that to me when I moved down here because I always seek closure on everything, and kind of causes issues for me. But other than that, I have a tiny one. I don't know if you can see it behind my ear. I don't know if I got that on camera. I'm kind of like winded talking so much, but I think that's all the tattoos that I have. I think that's it. Okay, it's actually freezing in Florida right now. It's like 50 degrees, so I need to have a sweatshirt on. So what will your new vlog mostly contain? I love to travel, so I plan on doing more vlogs of myself traveling around, and I'm taking a break until after December. I've been kind of everywhere lately, so I'm just kind of taking a break on that, just kind of like day-to-day things. I don't know, whatever you guys want from me. I don't really know what I have totally in store, but mainly just kind of like daily vlogs, not like daily, but like weekly vlogs. And then I recorded stuff in Nashville, but I know on YouTube I don't think you can have music in the background or you get copyrighted, so I can't post any of that because all the footage I have is from that. Has music in the background. Okay, so I got another question about my tattoos. It says, what your toxic trait tattoo breakdown? So I, of course, like I said, wanted just like kind of had an identity crisis and started getting tattoos. Every single tattoo I've had, they don't have meaning, that all of them do, but honestly a lot of them are after I've had a mental breakdown about something, and I just feel like it makes me feel better. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Hope that's relatable. So I have a few relationship questions. One is, are you single? Yes, I am single. I've been single for the past 2 years. I've had 4 like official boyfriends. I don't even know if I really should count my last one, but they've all been long-term. Again, besides my last one, I've had 2 situationships in the past year, and those ended not in a great way. And I can't even say dating, even though one was like 9 months, because it's just, we don't say that anymore. We were talking. The relationship that made you crazy. So I am a little nuts. I will put that out there. Everybody I think knows that. Anyone that's close to me knows I'm a little crazy. So the one that started it all. I wish I could say it was my 4-year boyfriend in high school that cheated on me with 3 different girls. That's not it. But I would say my 3rd boyfriend, I won't say his name, but he continuously would cheat on me, and so I had to find ways to find out what he was doing. So that's why I'm technically like an FBI agent now, if you want to hire me. But it made me insane. I've walked in on him with another girl twice, and then I just made me go a little crazy. I'm gonna put it as simple as that, like as easy as that is. Have you had your heart broken before? I would say yes, absolutely. It's so sad because I was never like heartbroken over any of my boyfriends that I've had. It's mainly been over my like situationships or like little talking stages. Like my last guy I talked to completely shattered my heart. I'm still not totally recovered from that, but it is what it is, I guess. What's my favorite song right now? So my favorite song is Forever by Lil Baby. That song hits just really close to home right now, and I just can't stop putting it on replay. But the next question is, who's my favorite artist? So my favorite artist is Kid Cudi. That man is just apple to my eye, kiss kiss, love him, would do anything for that man. I went and saw him in LA, and it was life-changing. I've been obsessed with him since I was in like 6th grade, I think. And then someone also asked what's my favorite song by him. I'd probably say Mr. Ranger has always been like up there. Pursuit of Happiness remix is the one that just gets me going all the time. But I would probably say those two. I really like the song Angel that he just put out. I need to watch his new show, but I haven't gotten to it. How do you stay in shape? That's a hard question. So I played volleyball for a majority of my life from 11 up until COVID. I played at my university club or whatever, but it was still intense. Like, it wasn't anything bad. But I work out sometimes. I just got back into working out. I try to go like once or twice a week, but I just like can't. I don't know. I don't eat terribly. I just honestly, I just have a fast metabolism. I wish I had like a good answer. I got lucky. Thanks, Mom. God bless. What's your dream job? So I've always wanted to do real estate. I just don't know if I want to stay in Florida. So like I'm getting my real estate license right now, but it's just kind of like I'm gonna get it and then I don't even know if I'm gonna stay here because I really want to end up in LA. That's like as bad as like the state, the city, whatever it is. I want to end up there. I've always wanted to do something with my social media. I don't really do like influencing. People ask if I want to be like an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer in the sense of really trying to like sell you guys things unless I actually really like the product and I'm just talking about it. But that's just never really been my vibe. I'm just kind of more of like a chill person and I don't have the ability to just post things every single day, take pictures every day. I take like a few and then I just like post them throughout the week, but it's just not really my thing. I don't really have a drive to do that. I just kind of want to do something where it's just me. And then why did you start writing poetry? So for those who don't know, I decided to start writing poetry and doing it on my TikTok. So if you guys want to go check that out. But I just got like sad one day and I've been writing for a while and I've always been interested in it since high school. Honestly, my teacher was doing Edgar Allan Poe, like we were going in depth in that. And I loved the poem Annabelle Lee and I just thought it was so beautiful. So I was like, I can do this. So I started writing and then again, like one night I got really sad over the guy over the guy I was talking to and I wrote a poem because he didn't text me back and it went viral on TikTok. Even Kylie Jenner liked it, which hope she sent to Chloe at the time. But I've been planning and trying to write a book because I would love to share like how I'm feeling. 'Cause I just like hate how on like Instagram, I know I do it myself, like I just make my life look perfect, that I'm perfect and everything. That's just not really the case. And I love to show like who I am because I have like I have high anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety. That's why I have 2 dogs. They're my little anxiety boys. Next question, along with my dogs, what kind of dogs do you have? I have a mini Aussie Doodle and a mini Aussie mix. So this is my mini Aussie mix, Drogo, and then Dari is sleeping in the back. He's a little fluff ball. He's my little shit. But I named them after Game of Thrones characters, which leads into my next question. What's my favorite show? I'm a hardcore lover with Game of Thrones. I'm watching House of Dragons right now. I have the dragons from Game of Thrones tattooed on me because I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with Daenerys, and since they call her Dani, that's why I named them Drogo and Dario, because as weird as it is, those were like her lovers. But that's about it. So the next question is, what's your favorite sneaker and how do you choose the style? Okay, so I love sneakers now. I love Jordans, everything. I just kind of started getting into them when I moved down here. I love street style. So my favorite shoe are definitely the Mochas. Those are my babies. I love them. And how I choose the style, I just kind of pick which ones I like. I only will wear the like OG high retros, whatever, dunks or high dunks. Those are the only 3 that I will actually buy because I was told mids aren't cool. So I bought, those were my first pair. It was a pair of mids and I wear them sometimes, but I heard they're not as good as quality. So I just wear those like when I go out or something, nothing too bad. But other than that, I wear my Pandas quite a bit, but I feel like they're becoming the new Air Force Ones. So I don't know, I feel like it's kind of embarrassing. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a older sister and an older brother, and they're my best friends. I was never super close with family growing up. I actually like hated being around people, so I kind of came out of my shell, and now I think I keep them pretty entertained. They usually call me just to hear about my life and what's going on. I have a pretty exciting life that I can't really put out on here, but that is, I think, again, itch. I think that's it. I don't really know what else to talk about, but if you guys want to ever hear more from me or have any ideas for what you want to see from me, I don't know who actually like cares about what I do, because like I don't even care about my life that much. So I would just love to get some feedback on any criticism. Like, I don't even care. Tell me this was horrible, because then I just won't do it anymore. So just let me know. Oh! My dog just projectile vomited on my bed. So I'm gonna get off now. Bye.